hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's the middle of the week. We got here. We knew we would, right? Here we are, getting over the hump today on the downhill slide towards the weekend. You got this. You got this. And we'll be here to share some positivity with you and some smiles to get your day started. Hey there. Good morning, Donna. Good to see you here this morning. Appreciate you being here. Good morning, Laquan. And he says hello to Donna as well. Welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you both here. Glad to have you here. Thank you again for joining us on this journey of positivity. So what are we talking about on this day? Well, did you catch it yesterday? Couldn't miss it if you're on social media. Yes, we finally received the first official trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu, the first Star Wars movie that's going to be in the theater in several years. And boy, does it look good. Boy, I don't know if you can, after you get done watching this show, check out the trailer. It looks phenomenal. I'm hyped. I know Michelle is hyped. We're excited to get into the theater to see a Star Wars film again. And yes, Mandalorian Grogu looks great. Looks great. Very, very excited for it. So yeah, what are you? Are you thrilled for it? I am. I know. I love seeing. I grew up seeing Star Wars in the theaters. Okay, so I love Star Wars. I don't get me wrong. I love Star Wars on Disney Plus. I love Star Wars series. You can get more in depth into them because you can take your time with them. But man, there's just something about having Star Wars on the big screen. Very, very excited for The Mandalorian and Grogu. We also received our tease for something else. I don't know if we were expecting this, but this is kind of fun. Yes. There's going to be a Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special that is debuting next month, just a little over a month from now. They're going to be looking back at the 20-year anniversary of a very, very popular show that impacted a lot of your lives, right? A lot of people loved Hannah Montana. And so, yeah, going to get the crew back together. And I don't know what's all going to be included in this anniversary special. I know it's going to be very, very well watched because, look, a lot of you grew up watching Hannah Montana. I love Hannah Montana's music. I have to admit, myself, I kind of was in that era that I wasn't really watching Hannah Montana, but I totally respect the show and totally respect what it did for the Disney Channel and and like I said, some of the music. So, yeah. Very, very excited for this. We'll be checking it out ourselves, even though we are not the hugest Hannah Montana fans. I know many of you are. So yeah, that's also fun as well. What are we else are we talking about on this day, on this Wednesday, February 18th, 2026? Well, of course, it is Ash Wednesday. So if you see people walking around with kind of dark crosses on their heads, mostly means they're celebrating Ash Wednesday, which is, of course, very much the celebration. It's very holiday. It's beginning of Lent, so you're cutting some things out, but also a day of prayer. Yeah, it's really, really important. Catholic specific, mostly holiday, but many others take part in this as well. So yeah, if you see that today, there will be a reminder that it is Ash Wednesday. I know a lot of times when I'm in the office, we have, because I worked before in the hospital and now I work in a medical clinic, and we will have pastors that come around and offer you Ash Wednesday. So yeah, just so you know what's going on. It's also the beginning, by the way, of Ramadan today, which is an Islamic, probably one of the biggest or the holiest Islamic holidays. It's a month-long holiday similar to Ash Wednesday. There's fasting involved. There's prayer involved. A lot of self-reflection involved. Another really important holiday. So if you celebrate any of those, yes, happy Ash Wednesday and a very happy Ramadan on this day. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, this is something we all kind of worship a little bit, right? Because where would we be without batteries? Well, it is National Battery Day. Yes. Just think about it. What would we be doing without batteries? Batteries are so important in our lives for so many reasons. I mean, we couldn't start our car. We'd be out cranking our cars to get them started. We couldn't walk around with radios and phones and all sorts of things without batteries. yeah, batteries are, you don't even really think about it. But batteries are so important in our lives. The reason why it's this day is because it celebrates the birth of the person who created basically the very first battery. The person's name is Alessandro Volta, born in 1745 on this day. Created the very first battery, which was called the Voltar Pike back in that day. And yeah, now we get to where we are now, where we have so many amazing batteries that help us in so many ways. So yeah, celebrate batteries on this day. What else are we celebrating on this day? Well, it is National Pluto Day. Yes, Pluto the planet. It's celebrated today because it was discovered. Pluto the planet was discovered on this day back in 1930. Yes, Clyde Tombaugh, astronomer, is the one who ended up, and I hope I got that name right. My writing is not very good here. So I may have messed that name up. But anyway, Clyde Tombaugh, the astronomer, discovered Pluto along with the observatory work done. Yeah, interesting thing about Pluto, if you're celebrating Pluto Day, an actual day on Pluto is 6.4 Earth days. Yeah, so just kind of a funny fact that I liked. But yeah, Pluto, of course, was demoted to a dwarf planet status back in the mid 2000s. So yeah, still love Pluto. Still love Pluto. And you can celebrate by checking out the planet today, or of course, getting together with our favorite Disney dog, of course, the wonderful Pluto as well, and celebrate. So yeah, enjoy Pluto on this National Pluto Day. Everybody want to enjoy Pluto. And we give Pluto a big thumbs up, especially on Thumb Appreciation Day. Yeah, did you know that exists? Yes, Thumb Appreciation Day. Welcome to it. Yes, basically a day to take a look and say, where would we be without thumbs? We couldn't do all the things that we do. It's one of the things that sets us apart from many, many animals. The fact that we have opposable thumbs, that we can grasp things easily with them. Of course, just give a big thumbs up. Yep, give a big thumbs up on Thumb Appreciation Day. So I love fun holidays like that. Appreciate your thumbs today. Give a big thumbs up. There we go. Thumbs up. Yeah, on this day. Absolutely. Happy Thumb Appreciation Day, everybody. I'll give a big thumbs up to this dish. It is a very specific food dish, but I'm on board. It is National Crab Stuffed Flounder Day. Yeah, that's right. Like I said, very, very specific, but I'm on board. Love flounder, love crab. Yes, yum. That sounds really, really good right now. I would love some crab stuffed flounder. I'm a seafood fan. I am a crab fan. I'm a flounder fan. Of course, it's very, very light white fish. That is very, very delicate. Again, you can wrap it like you see here in a roulade style with the crab in the middle. You got the richness of the crab and the sweetness, and then the wonderful luxuriousness of the flounder as well. Phenomenal. I'm on board. I want some right now. Enjoy. And while you're enjoying that, maybe what would pair well with it is a nice white wine or whatever is your favorite type of wine. Well, today it happens to also be National Drink Wine Day, which is pretty much every day for me, but you can enjoy it, especially on this day, if that is what you enjoy. Yep. Definitely. I'm a part. I'll take part today, but I took part yesterday. I took part the day before as well. So it's nothing super special for me, but maybe you'll enjoy it on this day. National Drink Wine Day. Enjoy, everybody. Maybe you'll drink wine on your birthday today. If it is your birthday, here are some of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. We'll start with the great John Travolta. He turned 72 today, born on this day in 1954. Of course, started way back with Welcome Back, Kotter, the television show. Was great in that. Of course, he was phenomenal in Saturday Night Fever, Pulp Fiction. He received Academy Award nominations for both those. He's won an Emmy. He's won 3 Golden Globe Awards. And of course, one of my favorite movies of all time is Grease. Okay. Love him in Grease. I love Grease. I'll stop anytime Grease is on and watch it. Happy birthday to John Travolta. Happy birthday to a Disney legend. You may not recognize him on the left. but that is Tony Anselmo. He turned 66 today, born on this day in 1960. He has been the voice of Donald Duck since 1985. Yes, so you may not recognize him, but you've definitely heard him. Yes, he's also voiced Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and he's even voiced Daisy Duck at times. Amazing. Became a Disney legend in 2009. Actually started his career at the Disney company as an animator. He worked on films like The Lion King, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, so in the kind of in that Disney Renaissance era. Then took over for Clarence Nash once he passed away as the voice of Donald Duck. Incredible. Happy birthday to him. Finally, last but definitely not least, happy birthday to the great Molly Ringwald. If you grew up when I grew up and you were watching those 80s films, you could not get away from Molly Ringwald, and we all loved her. She turns 58 today. Yeah. Born on this day in 1968. Started her career working on some television shows like Different Strokes, Facts of Life. She received a Golden Globe nomination for her role in Tempest, the film Tempest. But then, of course, you know her from like 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink, The Breakfast Club, so many of those great 80s films that we love. She's amazing. She took her career kind of took a little bit of a dip after the 80s, but it's been a resurgence recently. She's appeared in many series over the last few years. Amazing. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Celebrate the heck out of it on this Wednesday for sure. Shameless self-promotion time. I know I've been selling it for the last several days, but I'm going to continue to sell it because we are thrilled with this interview that we did with the amazing Disney legend Martha B, and her co-author on her book, Groundbreaking Magic, the great Disney PR man, award-winning PR man, historian, author, Tim O'Day. It's such a fun interview. Please check it out if you have not already. Download it and listen to it. It is so much fun, so good. And yes, there is a video version available for you as well, right here on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, it's available for you there. Please check it out. Like I said yesterday, if for nothing else than to see the look that she gives Tim, that Martha Blanding gives Tim O'Day. The look is classic. But there's, again, this interview it's heartwarming, it's thought-provoking, it's a deep dive into this book and Martha Blanding's amazing career. And it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of laughter involved too. So please check out this interview. Again, we always want you to download the podcast and listen to the podcast first, but please enhance it by watching the video version as well, both on YouTube, and it is available for you on Spotify as well. All right. Gonna get out of here. Everybody have an amazing Wednesday. Over the hump today. The weekend will be here before you know it. You got this. And as I like to say every single day, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish. It was very ish today. 6:30 a.m.-ish to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody have a magical day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.